put in grave 2.
Bomber of that squadron, so
Yeah. He looks like Elvis.
yeah. I see my dad. My dad had blue eyes. My 2 brothers have blue eyes. I got my mom's brown eyes, but it's fun to see a color copy of that.
Yeah. Very nice.
So I'm very grateful. I can't say it enough to Ton and Maria that I really am grateful for their efforts to be able to remember my grandfather and then also help other Dutch families to remember the others that are here in the cemetery. So she doesn't remember the first time I mentioned it, but I did a report on the military, and it was...
All the soldiers that are remembered here are adopted. And we expect from the adopters that they visit the grave regularly. Birthday, the day he died, Memorial Day in May, Christmas. There are always people here running around with flowers and going to their soldier. So that is the only thing we expect from the adopter. If possible, they can get in touch with the American family. A lot of American families don't know there is an adoption program, so it's important that people know and that they contact us, because for them it's a big comfort knowing that someone is looking after grandfather or father here in the Netherlands.
Talked to Ralph Mantor, he was the right waist gunner, who told me all of the things.
Yeah. Eyewitness.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's a tragedy.
It's listed on the counter here as well. We have a QR code to the form hanging up there as well. So it's not that we want to put all of that.
And today is it's 9/11, so it's a day of which shows that democracy and liberty is very fragile. So that is why I think it's important to adopt a grave and to think about what he did for our liberty. That democracy is vulnerable, and I think when you look around here, this is the best creature for peace, a cemetery like this.
That's right, an honorarium. This was his crew. Now this was his original crew. He was not shot down with them. He was actually filling. That way they could identify each other while they were flying.
Okay.
You know, they would fly in formation together. So it can't be overstated. If we don't take the opportunity to remember, then we lose the opportunity to understand the significance of their sacrifice. And it's maybe a simple act of bringing flowers or a larger act of running the program, but at the core, the Dutch families never want their next generations to forget the sacrifice and the blood that was spilled for their freedom. And I think we risk repeating those errors of evil and of occupation and of power and all of those things that happened during World War II. We're at risk of repeating those if we don't remember what the sacrifice really means. And so the adoption program, not only from a personal standpoint of my hero being cared for along with all of his comrades here in the cemetery, but also just the remembrance of the significance of their sacrifice.